talk about. We'll just keep talking. We'll just keep talking. Just keep talking. Talking. For so long. Ow, we're babbling on. We're babbling on.
So your drag name one more time is?
Empathy.
Today I'm joined by
Empathy.
Empathy.
No, it's just empathy.
I know, I was scared. Babble, babble, morning tabbles.
Risk it all for monthly.
Crabbles. So today I'm joined by Pickles Button McGee.
Hi.
Hi, booby. Wait a sec. Big news today. Okay, so Babbles.
Can we start over? Because I'm like Can we just start over?
I really feel like that was so good that I don't want to cut it.
Okay.
Okay, so
You feel like that was so good.
today I'm joined by Mrs. GC, that's gay choreographer. And today, this morning, February 16th, no, it's not Feb, it's April
23rd?
something. And you just got headline news, a profile in the LA Times. Congrats. Congratulations, Baka. I'm so proud of you. Like, you have been working so hard for this, and
Thank
now
you.
here we are.
Thank you, Sterility.
And you have Sterility and Empathy decided to get together and spoon each other.
You see that?
Today we're recording video, so we're going to be completely distracted and unable to pay attention the whole time.
Exactly.
Because we look good.
The subject is this.
The subject is what we look like in the video, which is my eyes popping blue.
And me covering them with your sunglasses.
And I feel horny. Okay, so regarding the 8, it's like you've been on 80 times, so we get it. But in terms of the subject, what are you babbling on about, please?
Places.
Places, ladies and gentlemen. And what place are you?
What place am I? I'm like on a Delta flight in Kansas.
Babbling on. Why are we off on the wrong foot and not meshing right now? What place do you think I am?
You are
Third. Do you get it?
Whoa.
Ooh,
Wait, you're third.
I'm third place. I low-key do come in third when I do the race.
I didn't place in the pageant.
I got 8th. I got 8th in cross country for my team. Like among my team, I placed 8th.
So 8th.
And overall, probably like 1,266.
Yeah.
You got not placing in your pageant that you did in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Even though it was fabulous.
Someone told me the other day they were pissed about that.
Who?
A fabulous woman named Zoe. She was a contestant.
SNL?
Nope. But she was a contestant and she won Miss Congeniality, and her talent was queefing into a microphone. So she beat me. But her talent was singing "Mary Have a Little Lamb," and she was like, "Mary have a little."
Have or had?
Mary have a little.
I haven't heard a word you've said because I'm looking at the video. There's a way to turn
Watch
off
this,
selfie.
Hilton. Watch this.
Can I wear my sunglasses now? Oh wait, do the face. Miley.
Wait.
And then wait, what's Jane Krakowski?
Okay. Let's do it again.
Okay, the listeners will love this.
Yeah.
So he does 2 faces. One is the Miley open eye, and one is the Jane Krakowski smirk. And just try and hear it. Try and hear it through the phone.
Okay.
Cow, 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 cow. And now do Jane.
I got it.
You did, because you're good at that.
Yep. So
I look so good. Okay.
The top girl.
What place am I? I am a garden with weeds overgrowing in Amsterdam.
Yeah. So okay, let's talk places.
Let's talk places.
All right.
So let's start with, what are the big places?
New York and LA.
New York and LA. And you could make an argument for our hometowns of Milwaukee and New Jersey. And you could say Chicago, and you could say Berlin, London,
and San
Paris.
Francisco.
And
I'm going to San Francisco this weekend.
Place. That's a place.
Place. So, okay, I think places are really important because they can change everything emotionally.
In greed.
In greed. Like, in terms of, like...
Agreed.
Do you feel in greed... Do you feel like if you're feeling depressed, and you changed the place that you were in, you would still feel depressed?
No, and I'll tell you why. First of all, there's a huge ring on your table.
I knew
I'm not taking responsibility, and I'm not going to think about it anymore, and it wasn't my fault.
And I will get a text in a week from Hilton that says the ring wasn't my fault.
I'm not paying for it. Okay. In terms of your question, I'm in LA right now after being in New York where I wasn't depressed, I was happy, but I'm here and I'm like, holy shit, I'm having so much fun. Life is an adventure. It's an orgy. It's a creative outlet. It's a party. It's a
creative outlet?
Yeah, this is the fourth podcast episode I've recorded out here.
Oh, so we're calling podcasts creative these days?
What are you talking about?
Literally,
of course
it's
creative.
Actually the only creative thing.
It's the only creative thing. And wait, that's like really hurtful. You were the one who was like, do a creative outlet and make the podcast. And now you're biting your own words off? I need to babble that. Okay.
I think it's creative, Dollface.
You weren't nice. You weren't nice. Kisses. Kisses.
I think it's really creative, Queen.
Okay,
I think it's very creative.
You shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, but I did.
And that goes into time, which if we have time, I would just like to touch on time because I think time and place are really related.
But we're just
You're too far from the mic.
We're
it's
just
not
getting
gonna work.
started with places.
Why don't you sit on a normal pillow?
I am sitting this way.
Okay. So places.
Okay.
I think you have to sit up, honestly. I can't hear you on the mic. Shit, now I'm gonna have to do editing.
Well, it'll be a good creative thing.
Okay, so I do want to say a few things about places. First of all, do you think a change of scenery
It can, but I think it can only really kind of... Like, I was feeling mega stressed out in New York.
Mega?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And now I feel less stressed out.
Yeah.
But I think that it can't alter, but it can only enhance or decrease.
I'm so sorry that I'm not listening, but I'm like...
I literally said, like, the actual first only thing, and you're like...
I feel like you're annoyed. So what you said was you were mega stressed out in New York, and then what?
I just feel like it...
This is a nightmare.
This podcast.
Stop pressing buttons.
Button.
Stop it. Okay, button. Okay. So you were mega stressed out in New York, and then...
And now the patronizing.
It doesn't have to be like this.
But
we don't have to go that path. Let's go cute buttons. She's my little paisley button with flowers and sprinkles. Little rabbit.
So listen, I don't think you can feel happy in one place and sad in another place, but I think you can feel less sad or more happy, if that makes sense. So like if you were here, you're here right now.
Yeah.
And what are you?
I'm really happy. I'm having so much fun. I'm going on dates.
And so that's the meter of happy. I think you can be, if you then go to a different place, say Carolina, you'll be less happy. But I don't think you're really like your core main feeling can really be changed that much. Like you're not going to feel happy and then go to Carolina and feel like
Do you
a
think
different thing.
that...
First of all, the only emotions I can think of are happy and sad.
And angry.
just thought of angry.
Do you think that emotions would be good to cover if we have time?
We could do places and emotions.
And time. Yeah, we should.
Let's do emotions too.
Let's get into that. I do want to say, like, do you think that, oh my God, when you bit me, I felt something. I do think that, so you're saying a place can't change you. You have to change yourself. But it can help.
Maybe I don't know what I'm saying. Like, maybe... I just feel like your circumstances, like, are gonna basically be the same.
Except here, I'm like, oh, I'm meeting a new friend.
I'm completely different here.
I feel completely, like, flummoxed right now.
I think that the main strife that I've felt since beginning my bi-coastal relationship, which is like...
We should touch on that for placement.
It's the main thing I talk about in therapy.
New York versus LA.
Just, yeah, like how to be in one place when there's so many places you can be.
Oh my God. I'm actually starting to get you.
Like, sad, I don't know, sort of like the concept of like FOMO, which is
it's so hard. I've dealt with that too. When you're on the road, you suddenly lose your home base. And
but
it's hard.
it's not even...
And you're not there.
It's the question of like, what if I'm not in the right place?
And I felt that once when I was in Bushwick, living there, I was sitting there and it's the worst feeling. I was like, I know I'm in the wrong place right now.
What is required of you to feel like you're in the right place?
I mean, it goes back to the age-old question that we've been debating, which is like, does the place change you or do you change the place? And I think ultimately it is the latter, but the former can help. And I think I feel in the right place right now because I feel like I'm just like open to opportunity and I'm having the things I want. And you know what it is? Not to go cheese on the dolls, but like I'm so grateful and fondly experiencing and enjoying all my friends and like, wow, look at all these friendships, old and new, that I've cultivated, that we've cultivated our community. And I'm like, for me, home is where the friends are, home is where the heart is, the place is the people.
But I would say in Brooklyn Heights, I love my neighborhood, but my home, because of my neighbors basically,
is soured.
Yeah, like I resent it.
And co-ops are a good thing to bring up in Place Town, which is co-ops are not correct because they don't let you have subletters.
Which is the most... Every morning when you wake up, it's sublet.
Sublet. I would say sublet is the word of the year and of last year.
Times person of the year is sublet.
God, you got it right.
It's true.
I want you to be a little happier. You seem a little bummed out.
I'm not bummed.
You aren't?
No, I'm feeling happy.
I'm just worried because you have to stay closer to the mic.
So you think happy will do that?
Happiness.
I've been wanting to do that
like
for
a
class.
Train on a track. What's tonight's song?
I'm the perfect
celebrity. I heard it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I took it.
You went up to me.
Yeah. Okay, so can I just say a thing?
Mm-hmm.
Can we quickly touch on New York versus LA? I feel like we have done this before, but it merits repeating.
And also, where we were was at the beginning of a journey, and now we're at the end.
And I'm right now warm on both places.
Me too, but less warm on one.
Which?
You know.
You're warmer on LA right now.
Uh-huh.
And I'm ultimately warmer on New York, so this is a good balance. Even though I'm having the most fabulous time.
It's nothing about the city, it's just what's suiting the doll.
Because that's the thing. Can I just say a few things about LA? Hollywood Cemetery. I hesitate to give my big hack, but Century Spa for a good time with the mouth.
I think you know what I think about places like bathhouses?
What?
It's actually where I come up with some of my most treasured ideas.
You come up with ideas in Century Spa?
Yeah.
I come up with ideas about how to...
I come up with ideas, I think, sometimes when your grinder just went off.
It did?
Yeah.
Wait, how do you know?
Because I heard it.
Wait, it made the noise? What if it's my twink?
Grinder as it relates to places.
There. I mean, it's location based. Location,
Yeah.
location, Okay, 3 words for you. Location, location, location. Do you agree, though? Like, they did spill.
On location.
Who invented that phrase?
Did somebody?
I mean, someone had to say everything for the first time.
I think you just
I
did.
say a prayer for the first time. I treat it all for a stairway.
Do you ever think when you're listening to a song, like, who else is listening to this exact same song at this exact time?
Alec, I swear to God, that had never occurred to me, and now I'm freaking.
Yeah.
Do you mean, like, press play at the exact same moment, or just, like, basically in the same
No, I mean,
song?
like, press play. at
Because
the
that
exact
feels
same-
really rare, but I
But
think
it's like
song at same
even
moment
like
could work.
Like, I bet you somewhere if I played Landed by Ben Folds, somebody was...
Never heard it.
So I opened my eyes and walked out the door, and the clouds came tumbling down, and it's bye-bye, goodbye, I tried. Isn't that nice?
You have a really beautiful voice.
I don't know. Thank you.
And I still haven't found what I'm looking for. What are you gonna say? I low-key haven't. But I want to be an actor. Can someone be my agent and cast me and manager?
So what do you think about Grindr in New York?
Here's what I'm realizing, and it's dark. Grindr and Sniffies and Hinge and everything in New York is basically flummoxed for me now because I've been sitting on them all day for so long that everyone recognizes and is like, oh, there's the girl who's been there. Out in LA, no one realizes my addiction, so they're like, oh, who's the hot new bucket?
Can we talk about the green button
Which button is that?
next to your name when you're online?
Oh. Yeah. It's
you ever think
beautiful.
about this?
It's a beautiful shade of green.
Do you ever think about this?
Sure.
Do you ever think, like, people are seeing that green button whenever I'm online and they're like, oh, she's always online, but it's like they have to be online to
Okay,
see
this
green
was the
button.
counter argument. Is it's like they're like, oh, you're always online, but it's like if you're seeing I'm always online, you're always online, motherfucker. Can I say something?
But, like, they aren't necessarily. They're just, like,
no, they
checking
might
it
not
throughout
be.
the day
They
and
might not
see it.
even be on, and they just know.
But they damn know I'm sitting on that thing.
even all, I love
Not like that.
I mean, it hurts.
I can't.
I can't.
And I don't.
I can't do either one. Even old New York was once New Amsterdam.
Wait, can I tell you about Place?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you about Place through song.
Okay.
This song goes out to him. Yeah. New York is a New York with how you love.
Oh my god! I sorry to steal your thunder.
No,
yet again.
please.
Okay, but just the harmony was right.
Oh, it sounded very good.
And I'm gonna say this totally about what you just
Oh
said.
wait, that's actually a really profound thing about Place. Like, can people make Place?
Yes, they are. Place is just a symptom of the energy of a person or a tree.
Every so often something goes in this little brain. that-
Don't say the shit of like, Charlotte, just when you were about to write her off, will say the most profound thing. Like, how well do we ever know the people we're sleeping
Wait,
with?
you're
But then she says, my
Charlotte.
hair is too shiny. Like, fuck that.
You're Charlotte.
I know. I'm not Carrie, I'm Char. Let's do the 8.
Okay.
You're low-key, like, Jessa or something.
Well, today is a crazy day.
Because of the big news.
Yeah.
That honestly makes you Carrie.
Yeah, it does today.
Yeah, today you're Carrie. God, we look
Because she's kind of the
fucking
only
good.
one that would happen with. Unless Sam.
Sam might do it.
And I certainly have been Samming.
Excuse me. Oh my god.
If
Wait,
I-
you have?
If
But you always stay celibate.
I have entered a new course.
When's the last time you made the deed? Come on, you can say it. It's just you and me.
Last week?
What day, son? What damn day?
I think it was Sunday.
Okay. Can I tell you mine?
Last.
Oh, speaking
minute?
of place. Echo Park was where I went to the place yesterday in order to have the consummation, and it was really hot. And then I went to Sunset
like to
Tower.
Echo Park.
I went to a house in Echo Park. Then I went to Sunset Tower Hotel, and I checked in with the front desk, and got my bags put away, and then realized after my long conversation with the front desk there was a medallion of substance on my t-shirt. You catch my drift? And the Sunset Tower Hotel is one of my favorite places in the world. It was
so... Okay, place.
Place.
So that place was really elegant.
One of my favorite... Oh, we have to walk through our 30 favorite places.
Wait, can I say they say that you can't take pictures in there, and then eventually we just did.
Mm-hmm. Oh, let's take film photos. I have my camera.
All right,
we each do the Forbes 30 under 30. It's the places 30 over 30.
And together we reach 30.
No, why are you always so insistent on everything being wrapped up quick?
Because we're not doing 60.
Yes, we are, because some of them can be quick and not...
Okay.
Yeah. So let's rapid fire a few just to get you comfy off the bat.
Okay.
Bed.
Equinox West Village.
The Marlton Hotel.
Equinox Hollywood.
You heard it right. I won't say Centuries, but... Okay. Big Sur. Beautiful spot.
Equinox 76th Street.
Girl, you can't do only equinoxes.
Okay.
Okay, here. Hear me now, hear me strong. I'm gonna say it. Washington Square Park.
Mark Morris Dance Center.
Okay, let me say this once and let me say it good. Home. With my mom and my brothers and sisters and my best friends who are my chosen family.
Clark's Diner. On
Brooklyn Heights.
In Brooklyn Heights.
And home included my apartment. Okay. Berlin. Berghain.
This little path in Wellfleet, Massachusetts, Cape Cod.
Which path?
The one that you take to get to the pond. The secret that leads
to the beach, the private beach, where we saw Julianne Nicholson.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we walked that path on a special day.
That pond. That place. Where we spread my dad's ashes.
And where I was, you know what's crazy? It was literally 3 days after.
I know, and the dragonfly.
And, oh my god. Babble. Okay, so keep going. We were at, 6, right?
No, we were at,
Alec, what is wrong with you? We were not at 8.
At 15.
No, we weren't. We were at 7. Keep going. Let's rapid through some. The Frick Gallery on the Upper East Side.
28th Street, the Flower District, when you walked, or the plant place where you walked through, and it's on 28th Street from 7th Ave to about 5th Ave.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll add Tada Youth Theater, which is on 28th and 5th.
First Stage Children's Theater in Milwaukee. And on top of that, in Greenpoint, the Curve of Oak and Guernsey, which please don't blow that up and make it populist. That's a private place. I know.
Steps on Broadway.
We're at 11.
I know I'm right when I say we're at 17.
You can have 12.
Okay.
But plus we're gonna be through them all. We need to sit down and talk.
Each we're at 11?
Each.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Each. And we have to slow down and talk about some of them. Okay, there's this Willow. Actually, this is really private. But on the River Seine in Paris, there's a private spot just for me. And my past.
I like the Brooklyn Heights Promenade, where you can see all
me
of
too.
downtown.
That's one of mine too. That's our first overlap.
I like to go there and just have my coffee sometimes and just look at it and show gratitude for all that New York has given.
Venice, Italy, where they have marble statues that are gorgeous.
Studio A Dance, which is just down the street of the sublet that I'm staying in.
Rome, walking through the streets of Rome into a little antique store.
Equinox Brooklyn Heights.
Tuscany, a mountainous villa in Tuscany.
Nick and Chase's apartment.
Yes, and Lucas Hildebrand's apartment.
Fort Greene Park.
Central Park and Prospect Park.
They're different.
Well, that's why we're at 20.
Bernie's.
Lobo in Cobble Hill.
Arriba in Midtown Manhattan.
What's that?
It's an awesome place.
What is it, though?
It's a restaurant.
The Plaza Hotel.
Why?
Because
Was that so rude of you?
we look so button.
Oh, Brandon and Henry's house.
And a painter's studio somewhere where you can paint and draw and look out at the ocean.
You know what? $3 bill, but like when it was young.
I actually agree with you.
Like, no,
back in the golden days when it was
like
Thai
so
tea.
Oh.
A riverside thing in central France.
Fire Island.
Is it your favorite place? We need to dissect Fira.
I love it.
Yeah, but there's dangers there. I have to babble this, but babble. Okay, so Fire Island. Babble.
Yeah, like I love, but although I will say it's always so drama filled.
Every time. Okay, here.
Zipolite,
The open road.
a pool.
Wait, the Roosevelt Hotel in Hollywood. The pool is painted by David Hockney. That is one of my happy places.
I love being in the car with Mel forever.
Oh, I love the car on an evening with Lana playing Sunset, Small Town.
Lime scooter.
You need to promise to wear a helmet and not text.
Yep.
Did you pinky swear on camera? Okay, biking through Brooklyn. Remember when we biked in the rain?
Let's talk about how a person can taint a place.
Taint.
Is that wrong?
No, that's not wrong, but explain.
Like places you've been with your ex.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, 'cause
most of the
basically
places I just mentioned are like haunted for me.
Yeah, and like basically anywhere we go, you're like, I went there with him.
Yeah, time, place, the intersection of human time and place. Another thing I just want to quickly say is this waterfall outside Portland, Oregon.
How a place can be your favorite place and then a place you can't even go anymore is kind of insane.
He took that from me. He took Greenpoint from me.
That's the essay.
He took Greenpoint from me.
When you fall out of love.
What do you do with all that love and that place you're in?
No, where does the love go? Carrie?
Yeah, I know. Wait, this is for the babblers to know. Did you do what I asked you and watch The Monogamists? It's in season 4. It's when Charlotte gets married. There is a scene that we missed, girls. We missed something. They're doing what's the dance at a Jewish wedding where you're all like going in a row?
The Quaker Meeting House in Brooklyn, downtown Brooklyn, is actually my favorite place.
I really do want to go with you soon. I just want to say that there's a thing where Samantha is in the dance and she looks at the other girls and she goes like this. And it's the funniest thing I've ever seen.
One time I was doing that with my mom at a wedding and she fell.
What do you mean?
And I laughed so hard.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
When you got and da-da-da, when you want to say yes, but your body says no.
And I like the song American Whore by Lana Del Rey.
Oh my god, you know what's one of my favorite places? That hill in Echo Park where we first heard that and we had like just recovered from yet another fight.
No, we weren't fighting.
Oh no? Well, we were together and it had been a while. That's what it was.
What's the name of that hill? It's like perfect.
Lucretia. Wait, didn't you recently see something called Corinthia?
I'm staying at the Corinthia Hotel with Merce in London. I love Merce wherever. I've been to so many amazing places with Merce and I love doing that.
I love Berlin. I love La Maison.
I love Mary Claire's apartment.
I love Sing Blackberg de Vintage.
I like singers.
I like singers and I like Pieces and Akbar.
Oh, Pieces.
Mm-hmm. And I love
I love Jan and EJ's house in Jersey City.
I love going to Natalie Price's apartment.
Oh!
And you know what? Hey, it's a party in the USA. I have one. Akko in Williamsburg. Great sushi.
It's not. Really, I don't think.
It's the first time I had a chef's selection sushi sashimi, and I was like, oh, I'm going to order that now everywhere. Home is where the heart is.
Okay, so let's talk about something else. I think we probably just said 1,000.
Okay, so
Was that good?
what do you mean?
Like, was that entertaining, you think?
Were we laughing? Can I say
I like this place a lot.
LA is a misty fog where New York is a barking frog. Can we do that now?
How do you feel good in New York? What do you have to do to feel good
I'll tell you. You go on a long walk off a short bridge.
Short bridge?
No, here's what you do in New York to feel good.
What makes...
Can I walk you through a perfect day in New York?
Yes. What makes you think I'm in the right place?
You wake up at 8 a.m. in your own cute studio apartment. Walk down the block to pick up a coffee. Iced.
Every day.
And you know what you're doing, actually? You're stopping in this cafe called something, and they have pancakes. And you have your pancakes. You do a little work on your computer. Then you're going to go meet your bestie at Vital Rock Climbing Gym in Greenpoint to work it out. Then you're going to hit somewhere in Manhattan, do a little shopping, and you're going to babble.
Jesus.
Then you have some work meetings. You're stopping at the Marlton Hotel for a business martini. You've had a lunch, and now it's showtime. You're hitting a show. It's not on Broadway. It's like a cool other thing. Then you have Then you have besties dinner in Chinatown, into drinks, late night hookup.
So we're on hookup number 2.
There were 2 in that day.
Okay.
No shade. You found time to draw and read and walk and listen to Lana and Mayhem.
And when have you made a single dollar?
That didn't happen. Okay, now you walk me through a perfect day in LA.
When we were texting with Callie, you're not in this group chat because you were here. But there's a budding group chat.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I'll make sure you do that after. So what's a perfect day in LA, Button?
Oh, in LA?
Get those boobies boo-boo.
Okay, here's my perfect LA day. It seems like I'm so dance obsessed, but I really truly am. Wake up at, honestly, you open your eyes at 6:30.
What?
Yeah, because the time change.
What are the times of day to wake up?
6:30. Then you're out the door at 7:30. You're at the gym at 8. By this time you've of course had first coffee. You're going on first Celsius. Then you're done at 10. You have your Spanish lesson, which I missed today. You did? Yes.
Did you cancel ahead of time, or
I canceled ahead of time for the past 2 days, but then today I was like kind of somewhere else.
I'm worried that you might have caused a bad relationship with your teacher.
Nope.
She'll forgive you?
She already did. She said, entiendo, nos vemos mañana.
Manarito. Oh.
And then, so then you go and you pick up a little something, a Diet Coke through the drive-thru of a McDonald's on Vine.
Hollywood and Vine, Black Rabbit.
Also, I like the subways in LA. That's one of my favorite places.
I like the subways in New York. I don't think the subways in LA are tea.
They actually
are. There's when I went on there was blood. There was someone putting a needle in their arm.
I don't think that's scary. I just think that's a person who's going through something.
I didn't say they weren't going through something, but I did say it was scary. You spill the tea?
Yeah.
And you eat the crow? Wait, you know the new thing is scrape. You scraped that.
I think we should tell the people about some of our lingo.
Okay. Yeah, let's get people up to speed. So, why was that tea?
Stringy.
Stringy. Okay, do stringy.
Okay, stringy is...
Should I give an example and you can do it and then explain it? Tea for holiday season.
That's like a catchphrase. It's not so stringy.
Do you think that was bad?
That was stringy.
Yeah.
You got it.
I know. But you for a second thought I was asking that for real.
Yeah, that's why it was stringy.
You heard that I'm an actress, son.
So stringy is as if you're a doll with a string.
Like Woody in Toy Story.
Yeah, we're all there, right?
We're all getting it.
Yeah, and then you pull the string and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And the doll only has like 3 things it can say, and it's redundant, and it's like Not your so like if I were to say, I don't know.
Okay.
If I had a string, it would be like my phone's dead.
Yeah, or it would be like, I spilled all over your dress.
I inconvenienced you in a way that's really
Or it would be
bad.
like, I'm leaving the party and we haven't even met yet.
Yeah.
Or it would be like, there's a fungal poop in your bed.
No.
You have done that.
I've never done
You got poop in someone's bed because you painted the town red.
Maybe at one point. Definitely not as much as you, though.
I painted the other day and he goes, baby boy.
Oh.
I was like, don't do that. It's not my fault. I tried. I tried to go like I never knew you.
I try to say
Try to
goodbye
play, but
and
my world is fast
try to walk
asleep.
away in a tumble.
I
Though try to
pray
hide
for this
it's
heart to
me.
be
My world
unbroken.
tumbles with you
My heart
and
is still
me.
unbroken, me incomplete. Where are the dogs
Why
in the
don't we have a
place?
job?
I work at a restaurant. It's not one of my 30 under 30 though. Babble. Here's a few things to note. Durango, Colorado. Beautiful spot. Although
Is that where we went?
tainted. When did we go to Colorado?
Winter.
Oh, no. But that was Buena Vista.
That was cunt.
That was cunt. I have to say some others, don't you?
Yeah.
Amsterdam, the canals, and
I like Penn Station.
What about over there? Which place are you in this room?
Right here.
I'm back there.
I don't think that this place is haunted, but I always call James Cherry's sublet in lot. Can I wear it?
Yeah.
I like James Cherry's. Well, I actually don't like. I'm sorry, I don't like James Cherry's apartment because it reminds me of an escape room.
How so?
Like it feels like you'll lift a curtain and they'll be like, "Good, my son. Now lift your under the bed where this next clue will get you out of the room."
How about the Chateau Marmont?
Never been.
Disney World, the Hollywood Tower Hotel,
Hey,
the Tower of Terror. You don't
I
like
like
Disney?
I like so many places in Wellfleet, Massachusetts, and I love Commercial Street in Provincetown, and I do want to live there for a year.
Tea regarding Mexico City?
Yeah.
Babble.
Tea for you, but not for me.
Tea for you, but not.
Oh, I like
At the piano playing Seasons of Love, which wax poetic while I do that.
I like the place the Rent set.
Oh, and the Wicked set.
525,600 minutes. 525,000 journeys to plan. 525,600 minutes. How do you measure the life of a woman or a man? And truth that she learned.
Oh, I have one. Gaga at Coachella, Mayhem in the Desert. I was there, and I cared.
Look at those knockies.
You're a little turned on?
Nope.
Why are you such a cunt bitch? My mama told me when I was young, we're all born superstars.
I like Beechwood. I like Beechwood Cafe, and I like doing my.
Beechwood
Oh, in
Cafe.
terms of my favorite place, like how to get New York doing LA doing her day.
Okay.
Beechwood Cafe starts. And
Cafecito Organico in Silver Lake. Oh, I just got a text or something.
Okay.
What store is the best? The Prada store.
I like Acne.
I love all libraries.
I found a store.
The Berlin Staatsbibliothek.
I found a store that I really like. It's on Instagram, but it's not real, and it's called California Arts. Shout out.
CalArts?
No. If you want to sponsor, I'd love to wear one of your jackets, your suits.
Are they bomber jackets?
There's leather.
I have one. The campus of the University of Chicago.
The campus of University of Cincinnati.
Not the Emerson campus, but the Boston Commons in summertime on the hill with the weed and the college kids.
Allie Seibold's apartment in Boston when she went to Boston Conservatory. Also the Boston Conservatory, which I didn't go to.
A walk down Newbury Street, Boston summer, and then get out of there. But yeah.
Yeah, basically.
The train.
Yep.
The Amtrak.
The Amtrak in New England.
And
you know which place I didn't
the Detroit airport fountains. What were you gonna say?
A place I didn't like. Okay, so I've
let's say some places we don't like. Let's do that.
You know,
let's give ourselves that grace.
Okay, I've been.
What were you gonna say though?
I can't say.
Okay.
I've been to a lot of places.
Hate the dentist office. Hate the DMV.
That's so on the nose.
Who gives a shit? Hate a line.
I hate basement.
Hate calling customer service. Love basement sometimes. Sponsor us, BB. Hate.
I hate that I have this cut
concerts.
From cystic acne.
I hate concerts and music festivals.
I like elsewhere.
I like nowadays.
I like the Knockdown Center.
I like the hiking, the Hollywood sign, Griffith Observatory. I like the concept of Australia. I would like to try that. Babble.
Big is moving to Paris. I like Sex and the City, the place.
The open prairie.
HBO Max.
I want to go to
come on, everybody.
Tokyo.
I'm going to Greece with Merce.
I want to go to Greece. Enough about Merce. I want to go to Portland, Oregon again. And I want to go to
Nah, honey, I'm good.
Morocco.
Morocco. That's Countess Luann saying Morocco.
I want to go to Madagascar. I want to go to New Zealand.
I was having a lovely henna in Morocco, and you came down in your Harvey Munster shoes. They weren't Harvey Munster, Luann. I don't know what to tell you. They were Louis Vuitton. Well, even Vuitton makes mistakes.
Question regarding cruise ships. When a fire starts to burn, right? And it starts to go, we're gonna bring this attitude home. And a tea spill burns, right?
When a fire burns.
When a tea spill starts to burn.
You can make a really good montage, like a good little 40-second montage.
I look pretty. So what about cruise ships?
I like cruise ships. My mom and I went on one together.
Did you ever throw up?
I used to throw up a lot more than I do now.
I was driving in LA yesterday morning, and suddenly I felt nauseous, and I was passing an elementary school with kids in the yard, and I had to pull over on the side of the road, get out, and barf, 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 barf 5 times.
I like, there's this theater that I worked at that Kate Berlant did her show at.
Oh, wait, what's it called? I know what you're talking about, because I saw the kids' cabaret there. Remember how I showed gestures? It's an imbalance.
You don't... Yeah, it is.
It's an imbalance.
Yeah, it is.
And I'm the side that is wronged.
Yeah, you're the wrong side.
This Airbnb is tea.
It's not an Airbnb. It's listings.
Are you listed? Listings project. Get on there and put up some things for us to rent in Berlin this summer.
Places are kind of the only thing that you can talk about. I feel like in LA, everyone's like, where do you live? And you're like, Mount Washington. And everyone's like, love it there.
I don't love cruise ships. Okay. Which terrains? Careful. Okay, so let me give you the terrains and then we can figure it out. The thing broke.
It died.
Just leave it like that for now.
I like city.
Wait, you didn't let me say them. Urban, tundra, desert, safari, plains, forest, swampland, grass.
Bathhouse.
Okay, so which ones do you like best?
Forest.
Forest. I'm a forest nymph if I'm choosing.
I like city.
I like cities too.
I like forest, city.
I don't know if I could ever know.
It took me a really long time to find LA to be like beautiful.
I introduced you to LA. You didn't know it existed before me.
Okay.
Like, just spill the tea. I also introduced you to the diffuser.
No.
For hair that is a purple and green one. She will never admit it. She also said I could sleep in her bed tonight and now is acting like she didn't say that. Now I'm stuck with Lumpville couch. I'm sleeping in the bed.
Okay. The diffuser, on the other hand, was the first one on Amazon.
The pet store.
Like, my hometown, I don't like.
No.
It brings pain.
I don't like Milwaukee, but I do like the Milwaukee Art Museum.
But my house... The other day I realized I don't remember my house.
I don't have a house. My mom moves we've moved. By the time I was 15, we'd moved 30 times. I'm not exaggerating. And since then, I probably moved another 60. So I've probably moved about 90 times in my life. Make it 100. One. Dalmatians. 101 moves.
A house is not a home.
Even when there's no one.
I know you've seen promises
with my dad.
With your dad. I knew that.
We went to a steakhouse before.
You think I don't gesture you? The dermatologist.
No. Don't like.
Botox?
Don't like any.
I got Botox.
I've never gotten it. I'm a natural beauty.
Look at that.
I don't see
Look
it.
at that.
I like Vital Gymnasium. I like mountains. Rivers.
Love rivers, mountains, give or take for me.
Upstate.
Downstate.
There's downstate.
Yeah.
Where?
Jersey.
I thought New York was the bottom. New York City.
Miami.
Certain houses in Staten Island.
Your grandparents. Oh, my grandma's.
No,
my grandma's.
Not my grandparents.
But
all.
one of my grandmas.
At all.
I really want to shout out my mom on this podcast who's been taking care of her mother who has really, really very serious Alzheimer's. And my mom has just done a really amazing job taking care of her mother. And it's got to be really hard for a mother to watch your mother decline in that way. And I just find my mom to be really inspiring and filled with love.
Thank you for sharing that.
You're welcome.
That's really hard. Alzheimer's is the scariest
It
disease.
just makes me feel sad for her that she has to it's got to be hard to give when a person doesn't even know on the other side that they're being given to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Totally. And I do want to take a second to shout out my own mother, who has been moved to Denver and back and just a little bit stressed out.
Oh my God. Wait, the concept of motherhood as a place. That is the only place when I'm with my mom, I'm still 30 or I'm 30 years old. And when I'm with my mother,
when I'm with you, I get a smile.
Honestly, I feel so safe with her. I know that's an used concept, but I feel like she brings me so much comfort, and I love her so much.
I love her, and I love my own mom. When I think of home, I think of a place where there's love overflowing. But a chair is not a house, and a house is not a home. When I climb the stair and turn the key, oh, please be there.
I like A Star Is Born, the movie.
Me too, and all the places it goes.
Yeah, especially
the places.
But I prefer the places in the beginning.
No, the house at the end is beautiful.
I don't think so.
The places towards the end are better.
Should we do an I don't think so, honey?
Yes. Oh, I have a good one.
But
that I said last night. Bowen's a friend. I think it's safe.
Okay. I don't think so, honey. Velocity. Where there's got to be there, you are feeling it. Watch.
Girl. Wait,
can you cut that?
Yeah, I'll cut that. But no, I'm not. What was the other thing I was going to say? What was the other thing I was going to say?
Julianne Moore
in Still
Alice. The house they go to in Julianne Moore and Still Alice.
In A Star Is Born, what was I going to say?
The house they go to in The Normal Heart.
I completely forgot what I was going to say. I haven't seen The
Alice herself over there. Because you forgot.
Still Alice. The sequel being called Still Alice. Remember when I gave you Still Alec?
Uh-huh. And Brandon gave me gay choreographer.
Okay, my I don't think so, honey, is tags. They scratch you and it hurts. Like, why do we even bother to have them? Who cares? Like, get it off. I want to be comfortable.
I was always thinking if I were to do an I don't think so, honey, it would be I don't think so, honey.
I don't get it.
Like, I don't think so, honey.
You don't like honey? That's like a delicious thing.
I don't like honey.
Yes, you do. You're just saying that.
I don't like honey. And when I think of honey, I think about you.
Hilton?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because of what you did.
When? He ghosted me.
Honey?
Yeah, Mrs. Honeysuckles.
I like the movie Honey.
What movie is that? There isn't one.
Yeah.
Do you mean American Honey?
Mm-mm.
What's Honey?
Jessica Alba.
She's not that good at acting. But she's beautiful. She was low-key good in Fantastic Four, like no shade. How's your passport?
It's at my house.
Do you need to get it renewed?
No, all good.
I think mine expires this year.
Because I got a new one.
When?
Last year.
I got one in 2016 when I fell asleep on the subway. I just moved to New York and my wallet got stolen, had my birth certificate and passport and social security card in it.
I like this place in LA.
The Airbnb?
No.
The listings project?
This place called Varsity Vintage. But I like that place.
Oh, I loved Rachel Bruner's apartment that I stayed in Echo Park. And I love El Compadre. I can't believe that.
I liked your old apartment in Greenpoint. And I liked mine in Bushwick.
You heard it, right?
Yes.
You cannot talk about that place.
My neck is feeling contorted.
You're being such a little
let's
brat.
go like this and like make it. Thank you guys.
The Rainforest Cafe.
That's been babbling on.
You were such a bitch.
No, I wasn't.
Why don't...
I'm gonna talk about all the things that I wanna talk about. We'll just keep talking. We'll just keep talking. Just keep talking. Talking. For so long. Oh, we're babbling
The theme song is by Benny Coltoretta, featuring Kelly Baker, and is produced by Benny Coltoretta and Jack Krause. The artwork is by Hilton Dresden. Audio consultation from Kenzie Woodrow and Dallas Seeker. Special thanks to Alec Cohen, Natalie Rotter-Waitman, Molly Montgomery, Nick Krause, and to everyone who has subscribed to Babbling on the Substack and refused to shut the fuck up.